Okay, I'm gonna start the game, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. I'll be back in a bit, though.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Taking forever. Hmm? What in the world? Odd. Anyways, I don't know which one will be the home and away team. I'll just do this like this. And it's also another, just like 2 years ago, it's an Andy Reid Super Bowl. So, anyways, I hope you'll enjoy it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place, they always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Hurts now from the gun. This one finds Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. But when you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball will go right over their head.
Hurts to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, but really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Back to the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Mahomes.
Let me reset it.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw
Anyways,
it up
I'm
with your
gonna
fumble.
start uploading
the defense picks up that offense and
videos
puts them right back on the field.
that new bird feeder highlights video to
Philadelphia's
my
offense back
Facebook
out for
group.
another drive. They were
I'm gonna
only
have
on
to
the
get it
field
off
for 3
my
plays their
computer and
prior
put it on my
series, Brock.
phone.
Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
That's how I normally do it. Anyways, you saw what Trump did
So
this
just like all
weekend?
touchdowns, all turnovers,
No, not
all
just the
solo
rally,
games, and they
but-
want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty
He
big
scared,
play out there. It's tough
Columbia
to see exactly
into
what happened
being
on our first look
tariffed.
in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out.
Yeah.
Before calling it
By,
the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better
They didn't
idea
want
of
to have
really
the
what happened.
They didn't want to have the illegal immigrants here.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Alright, I'll turn my controller back on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
I got this game for Christmas. I wanted
Send
to
the tight end
emulate.
in motion.
I wanted to simulate the college football national championship, but I never got the time.
And he's stopped at the
Pacheco.
31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down,
So,
Kansas
yeah.
City.
I don't know about
Eagles
you,
nearly
but he sure made
unanimously
getting that
beat
first
the,
down really easy, a lot easier than it's
what
supposed
were
to
they
be for that
called?
defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way.
let me put AI
Finds his
tracking
man, it's
on.
Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he
Nearly
gets
unanimously
it.
beat the Commanders. And just like many of the other Chiefs games, they just barely were able to, I don't care about what's new in Chrome. They just barely beat one in the end.
Only one. Move the chains.
Trump arrives at Joint Base Andrews.
Defense backwards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good.
Harrison
And the Chiefs take the
Butker.
lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away.
I don't know what to do in my meantime. I would read the Bible,
Looks like
but
the 24-yard line.
it's getting really hard for me to start reading it now. I'm
And
to
Brock, they are
chapter
not in the spot they
5,
wanna
I
be,
think,
but still
in
plenty of game
Genesis,
left. Don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
which is
You
not
just
very
can't
far.
overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Stays in the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. He can run it. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go to Barkley again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Music's
A
annoying.
new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Unlock more savings.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Upstairs and down on the field watching it, kid, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game too.
That was not intentional.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to New Orleans right after this.
Right after what? I didn't think so.
Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
Okay, so now it's uploading on Facebook.
And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And after the impressive
So
drive
it's
we
tied
just
up.
witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to
What
use the
the
word
hell is
chance,
wrong with
right?
that
But this
music?
can't be a 3 and out for this offense right
Yeah.
here. They got to
See,
give
I
their
don't
defense a chance to catch
understand
their breath and turn some of the
This
momentum
whole
in the
music
building.
bull crap with the NFL and football.
Drive begins
It's
with a
just
run by
stupid.
Pacheco. And the defense is
They don't know
all over
music
this one
anymore.
for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during
Nobody
draft season,
knows
I was talking
music
to an
like I
NFL
do.
GM, and he said, you know what,
God
in
showed
time, we're
me.
going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles
my
for
parents
loss,
were
when
like,
you knock that
respect
offense
others'
backwards,
opinions.
I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping
I
a
don't
closer
know
eye
why
on
they would
plays like
say
that.
that. When God showed me.
2nd and 13. He'll get this one to Brown.
Very
And this one's brought to a
disrespectful
halt at
of
about the
them
36-yard
judging me.
line.
They tell me not to judge, yet they're judging me. So who do they think they are judging me? They don't want me judging. They
Here
sin
come.
the
This is
same
3rd
way,
and 5.
trying to tell me not to sin. They're playing hell, trying to
Shotgun
get me
snap,
to
looking
heaven.
throw.
Just like old
Pacheco
George
hauls it
Strait
in.
said.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he
She's
stops.
playing hell,
Those kind of completions are
trying to
so
get
frustrating,
me
Kate.
to heaven.
It's like a putt. You got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it.
I missed the Ingram angle today. Saw some of Jesse Waters' prime
And
time.
he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Their last
Could
drive
watch
contained a
Sean
heavy dose of
Hannity,
the
but-
ground game, a little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock.
Yeah, I will.
Let's see if they
I
can
don't need to hear the
go
game.
aerial this time around.
I don't need to hear the game. The fake
They'll get this
game.
drive started. First
That
and
is.
10.
Anyways, Hulu. I'm watching it on my
On the ground
phone,
here with Barkley.
and you won't be able to hear it.
About a handful there. That's George Karlaftis who got
It's
there for the
probably
stop.
gonna be at
Following the run, we see he's still out there
Commercial
dealing
break.
with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him.
Ron DeSantis. Talking about the immigration.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts.
Oh, hello.
Crossing route.
I guess I'm doing okay.
Not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'm planning on playing
About
Donkey Kong
29
Country
yards on that
Returns
play, Parker,
next.
as they get the chains
The Wii
reset.
version. I don't have HD because, well, I don't think it's really worth paying $60 for a game I technically already have. Though it would probably be better playing it on Nintendo Switch
First and
without
10 from a yard
doing any
shy of
motion
midfield.
controls. But I'll suffer through it just like I suffered through New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Something he
That
does
game,
so well, Nick
you
Bolton
just
making
shook it a
stop.
little bit.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
And I was exhausted after playing 40 minutes an episode on that series. I don't know how I'll be able to play through Donkey Kong Country
Shotgun
Returns.
snap for Hurts. That's
I
caught by
personally
A.J.
like the
Brown.
old game better.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Yeah, I don't understand the difference really with Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Basically, it's Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, but in HD. I don't really see what's better or what's worse, really.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
By the way, I can't hear the game right now. I'm watching Fox
They
News.
stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance.
Just
On the
better
other side,
graphics, it's
it gives you
confusing.
some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Eagles are in punt
I don't
formation.
understand what's like so
And he'll
bad
try to have
about
his
it.
second punt top his first one.
Like why people hate it. Does it
No
run
return on
at
this one.
30
It's gonna
frames
make it
per
out of bounds
second?
across the 25,
A
spotted
complaint
at 24.
most
The Chiefs offense
people
set to
have
take
with
over
the new
again.
Nintendo games. Like with let's see. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Probably Princess Peach Showtime. I don't know. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Probably Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Looking to throw Mahomes.
I can't believe how many episodes that game took
First down
me.
pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not
I
easy
beat it
to play
quicker
defense in
than,
today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hit pocket,
New
but to
Super
make
Mario
plays
Bros.
on the
Wii
ball as
and-
it arrives. He was challenged with an
and the
intermediate
Thousand Year
throw,
Door
and he
remake.
slotted it away with ease.
Play action, Mahomes.
Now there shouldn't be any other Nintendo games coming out really.
And they finally bring him down, but that is
Until
a
we
big
hear
gain and a
from,
new set of downs.
About
They got
Kelsey.
24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I still believe the whole
They're so critical.
Kelsey and
Plays, they lead statistically
Swift
so often
shift,
scoring.
as I like to
And then
call
when you get
her.
into a tight end and play action,
is just a huge publicity stunt.
First and 10.
You
Ball
know,
set up at
it's
the
just a
48.
publicity stunt. That's all it is. And now Taylor Swift is not really friends with Brittany Mahomes now, cause
Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up second down.
yeah, if you can't see,
closing speed so
yeah. Okay, back to the game.
close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Same there.
Alter that throw.
Yeah, I
The
know.
play fake. It's Mahomes.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I was forced to listen to her when I was young.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was
Yeah.
almost made on his watch.
I was forced to listen to her when I was young. I didn't understand music, really.
Lets the other guy know he roughed
But
him up.
at least I listen to some better artists nowadays, like
And now it's third down.
Glenn Campbell, as you see above me.
Motioning the
I
tight end
listen
now.
to somewhat of the Highwaymen. Can't really see that.
Third
What
down,
the
it's
hell?
Mahomes.
Why'd it go over here? Anyways, I'll show you. So there's the Highwaymen. That's Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings. Over there, that's George Jones, the possum. And that other picture, yeah. Need I not mention? Okay.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled
So
it
I
to the
guess they
sideline
punted
and got
it.
it down to the 12 before going out.
I wasn't paying
Now the
attention.
Eagle offense headed back
I'm
after the
sorry
field.
that I'm cutting off
Now
the
last
game, but
drive,
whatever.
Not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Yeah, I don't like her. Yeah, they're all rich, greedy people. That's 'cause fake drama.
They're out and set. First and 10. Running left, it's Gainwell. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that
And she
run,
claims
they
she's a
second and 10.
Christian.
When you rush to pass it, it's kind of like tracking down a runner.
She claims she's a Christian, but apparently her new album.
He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
What in the hell? Is she secretly a backslider?
Again, this is Gainwell. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Those newer artists, I'm telling you don't really understand what they're saying. Their songs like have no meaning. It's just too much lights, too much energy.
It keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely
like no
on that
point.
passing game.
On third down, it's Hurts.
First
On
down.
the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Phone
They get
fell.
14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their
Well,
anticipation.
I'll do what I did when
That is
I
picture
simulated
perfect right there.
the
Crossing route
SEC
from that quickly
championship.
tells me these two are on the same page.
Read this again. The driver's
Safety between
license
the
study
tackles with
guide.
Gainwell. And that's good yardage with a new
They
set
don't make
down.
these anymore.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable game when you're
Yeah,
running on
the
first
new
down.
stuff
You just
isn't
want some
good.
yards to set up
I
an
can't
easier
listen to
second
any
down
artist that
Take
debuted
that execution
past the
every
2000s. It's
Let's
just
see how they attack this first down drop
they're
from the
just not
43.
good. And the 90s was just the beginning of the end.
They stick with Gainwell. He's
The
got a gain of
90s
6
was
there.
the beginning
That's
of the
George
end
Karlaftis
and
who
the
got there for the stop.
peak.
Committed 6 on the play, bringing up
country
second and
music.
4.
It's when it was at its somewhat best and its start of its decline.
You could be a Pro Bowl.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
I
drop
don't
it.
like the music they play at
And that pushes
the
them back. Third down coming up.
football games.
That sure ended up being worst case
Yeah.
scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and coming and bearing down. And he was looking
Hello,
for an escape
sir.
that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate. Where
I
you
don't know
really
what
gotta understand.
WSG
I gotta
means.
cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Or do you mean Madison Square Garden? No, I'm pretty sure I know what you mean using the Zoomer slang stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you meant.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Oh yeah, Laura Trump is on here.
Back to throw, Hurts.
Yeah, y'all probably don't care about what I'm watching, Fox News.
I'll tell you, that is
Y'all
a
are here
humbling
for
moment
this.
to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead
Freaking
of
model
towards
of-
the sticks.
The freaking model of Andy Reid doesn't even look realistic. It looks like Andy Reid 10 years ago.
He's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard
And I
line.
saw that commercial
And punt goes unanswered, no return there.
where they explain the home and auto.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They struggled to produce on that last
Pretend this
series,
is your
but better
car.
results ahead as they take possession here.
And this burger is your house. And you pretty much bundle or whatever. Explain that to me again. Except this time with those nuggies.
Putting the tight end in
Oh
motion.
gosh.
Has a man,
Well,
gets Brown.
it's the best graphics you'll
Gets around six
find.
there. CJ Gardner jumps in there on the tackle.
Thanks for subscribing, even though I couldn't hear it.
Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second
Anytime
and
anyone
manageable.
subscribed like
Creates
that, it
space
always
if you
like
wanna take a
scared
shot
me.
downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Because it was all so unexpected.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this
It's
one gets
okay.
to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Okay,
It's a gain
ow.
of 4.
Ow.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got my
really like
headphones
that
plugged into my
execution to
phone
move the
and I'm
chains.
watching
Now
Fox
that
News.
third down call that they had ready,
I'm multitasking.
for a later occasion.
I'm live streaming this just to simulate it, watching
Down,
Fox
they go right back
News,
to him.
and reading my driver's manual.
Brought down a step or two shy of
Yes, I'm
midfield.
18
Marking
years
at the
old and I
48.
can't drive yet.
The end result
'cause I'm
there,
too
15
scared.
yards and a first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up
Where
big
was
runs
I
like
last
this
time?
because they see what's behind them. That's
Oh,
called
gosh. Don't even
extraordinary
get me
vision
started
in
with the
extra
right of
yards.
way.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes.
Governor's Commission
This
of
one
People
finds
with
Kelsey.
Disabilities.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass
Anyways,
just
before
like that, it's taking
baseball
advantage of
guy
the matchup
subscribed,
you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Mahomes, that model, my gosh. Looks like he's malnourished.
Motion man left is Brown. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped.
What the
3 yards on
hell?
the first down
Do
play,
you
and
see
that's
that? He's
second and
freaking
7.
malnourished.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the
I
ball
was hoping
think a
that
little bit.
Georgia
This dude's
would
not
have
just a
made it to
receiver.
the national
He may get it in the run
championship.
game as well.
But unfortunately, during the SEC championship, Carson Beck was injured. Yeah, he forced his way into the final play and got the winning touchdown in overtime, but his injury was kept him from playing in the Sugar Bowl. I was already upset that the Sugar Bowl had to be delayed because of you know what. And then that game wasn't even worth it. Notre Dame somehow won.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to
And
go
somehow
now after the
Ohio
game,
State
18
yet
on the
made it
previous
all the
play.
way to the
Seems like he knew exactly
to the
where he was
national
going with that.
championship and won.
That's a pre-snap
They're in the
decision.
Big Ten and they beat the Big Ten champion. How the hell did that happen? How did they beat the Big Ten champion? They didn't even make it to the Big Ten championship.
Someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I don't get how the hell that even
Hey,
happened.
that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking
Anyways,
like a
back to this-
quarterback on that play.
back to this game.
Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position. And most
Why is he like
stop that
shouting
pass.
out to
So
that?
the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
I know, not worth the wait. You should play. I do have that game.
Back
I
to the
use
air,
it to
Mahomes.
simulate games.
The coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so
And
he throws it
actually,
away. Third
I
down
had
coming
gotten that game
And this
while
is
I
why
was
scouts talk
on
about
my
players
trip in
closing speed.
Houston. I
You know,
got it
once he
at the
senses pressure,
Houston
he's getting rid of that ball. It
Galleria
takes a player who can
Mall or
close
whatever it
quickly to get
is.
to him before it's released.
I don't
That sure
remember.
altered the throw.
And I was scared bringing that on the plane. I thought they
Here's
would
Mahomes, third and
not
goal.
let me bring that on the plane.
Buys time, rolling
The
right.
game.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there. Has them trending
The
in
main
wrong
reason why I
direction.
got this game was because,
I know we
well,
talk about rhythm a
I
lot
just
when it
wanted to
comes music,
simulate the
but it's
NFL
same thing
games.
with a
We should
quarterback
do a
and his
Road to
protection.
Glory stream.
This QB was
I
in
don't
rhythm.
play the
They knocked
game,
the
I
nuts out of
only
him on that one.
simulate stuff because I'm not that technical with football. All I know is what I see. Is Road to Glory like you actually play? I don't remember.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out.
Let me just search it
Very
up, you
short
don't
kick
need to
here
tell
from
me.
the right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw
Excuse
a play
me.
script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted.
Yeah, I don't know
3
what that
points,
is.
and it's enough to give them the lead.
Oh. Lord, I don't know what that means. It's like you're in college and build your guy.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Yeah, I guess that's what it said there.
Return coming from the 6.
I don't like that whole, like,
And
kickoff
in the
thing.
end, an exciting touchback as the
They
return
kick
comes
it
out
off
to the
and they
30.
just stand
Eagles
there.
about set to go on
They
offense.
completely ruined
And they'll try
the
for better
NFL
results
with
this
these
time
new
around,
stupid
Brock, after they had
rules.
to punt it away
College
last time
football
out.
is still football. NFL, what the hell's going on? What in the hell is going on? It's absolutely
First and 10
ridiculous.
now from the 30.
Yeah, I wish I could get the Kid's Guide to President Trump and the Kid's Guide to the Courage
Here's
of
a
the
give inside
President.
to Gainwell. And he'll scurry
If only it
forward for
wasn't a
number 3.
$2 shipping fee.
You know, kid, I like to call
And
these
I actually had
bodybuilders
money
bodybuilders. You gotta be committed to
and a
running the football.
checking
Even if
account,
it doesn't move
but I don't
the
have
chains,
enough
I
money, what?
guarantee you that wear and tear
Yeah, I guess
pays
so.
dividends later.
I'm
Second
pretty
down
sure
now,
that's
7 to
exactly
go.
what they're doing. I believe it's the radical. Okay, let's not keep bringing it up. What? Hey,
From the
let's
gun.
not bring that up. Keep
Escapes
that
the
out of
pocket.
here.
He's running with it. And it's almost
I
getting worse, but he
believe
gets the yard out of
something's
it.
trying
He
to
does so well,
change
he holds in,
everything
making
in
a
this
stop.
world.
Just not much to
Change
do.
the way we
Whether you wanted to
live,
run it or
change the
throw it,
way
even
we
if he
are.
scraped a positive gain out of it,
I don't know
it's
what
still
it
a win
is,
for this defense.
but the
They come to
Christian
line here,
revival
this
is
is third and
upon
6.
us. I know because I've been seeing it everywhere.
Pushing in left is their running back.
I actually got back to God
the air,
in
third ball.
2023
Oh, he puts some
after
heat on
leaning
that
towards being
grab
agnostic.
inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia
That was
touchdown.
kind of similar to that one touchdown from the
Eagles
Eagles that
take
I
a
saw.
second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the
I
touchdown.
ran like 60 miles
I
or
love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask
60
your dude,
yards.
show me what
Where
you
am I
got.
getting these
Show off
miles
those
from?
wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah,
And no, he
beauty
did
and
not
simplicity,
slam
right?
the
Now, when you
football.
run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up.
Just takes
and
the
you can
full
find pay dirt.
Oh. Ugh.
Elliott on now to
Trouble
attempt the point
parking
after.
spot. Oh my god. Ugh.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Yeah, I'll just have
And
to
the
figure
Eagles
that
take a
out
4-point
myself.
lead.
back. Ow. Aren't you supposed to do the old... Okay, blah, 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 blah. That's what they're supposed to do. Reminding me of some commercial at some restaurant. What would you like to order? I think... Yeah, cover your mouth.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
I think I'd like a number 2 with...
His return starts at the 5.
Where can I prove it?
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached
What state is Glenn
2-minute warning.
Campbell from? No. Trying to find something to prove where I live. Oh, I'm holding it right now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
There.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
The natural state. Gosh, my back's
And they
killing me.
finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
There's Kelsey.
That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are
Alright,
going to
don't
have a
bring
first
that up
down.
either.
From a great throw to a nice
I don't
route
need to
catch
bring up
to
other
move in the
stuff.
chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sorry. Forgive my Asperger's.
On 1st and 10, here's
Safety
Mahomes.
position.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
No huddle. Oh,
From the 47.
because it's past 2 minutes. Nice. I like Arkansas. I've only been like 5 times, but it's fun. I go to Hot Springs, Little Rock area when I visit. It's really fun.
For a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the
I
ball
live
off
in
his
Hot
hands.
Kind of
Springs.
become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Hunter takes the field on
supposed
4th
to be-
down, and he sends
That's
this one
cool.
flying. And this one sails out, no return on the punt. The Eagles setting out their offense one last
Talking
time
about
in the
that
first half.
CBS interview. Shoot.
Backed up this
Shoot in
far
the
with
dark.
Such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out.
Shoot in the dark. Do you know Jordan and Hannah? They are local
They
pastors.
got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time. to
I
use
don't know
before
any
halftime.
pastors.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Um,
It's Dotson on the catch. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. So we have reached halftime in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is
Yeah, I'm
nearing
gonna
a
keep the
conclusion.
Fox
You
News
guys
stuff
enjoy
that
the
I'm
show
seeing
out there.
there
We'll
with
get it back out to
the
you, too,
conversation.
in just a moment. Both of these
Did I
offenses
get
had
another
their share of high
touchdown?
points in that first half.
Or was that a
These teams had
replay?
some big moments,
Yeah, that was a
and it would
replay.
seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter.
Kickoff. Oh, it's half. That was halftime. Andy Reid.
Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The
I
second
want that
half
personal
of the
place
Super Bowl
for you.
is underway.
Here's something personal.
Fielded at the 7.
I draw mustaches on players'
He's
faces
gonna
while
make
they're
this to the
sleeping.
28 before going
Uh,
down.
Coach Reid, you don't
The
need to get
Chiefs are
that
being led
personal.
back
This is
out there on
whatever.
offense by their quarterback.
Coach, it happened
And this is a
again.
quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns.
I'm gonna get to the
for
bottom of
about
this.
yards, too. He's has been moving him down the field like only he can, putting
Don't
together
promote
quite the game for himself in
reckless
process.
driving. As much as I'd like reckless driving, reckless, as in wreck, as much as I'd like that, it's when I say wreck, I mean that kind of wreck. I think that's nearly impossible.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled
Were
in
there any
by
sacks?
Worthy.
I didn't
And
see.
this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Sending the tight end in motion left.
Same road, same road.
Here's second and 2. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Motorcyclists.
If only this defense could
Yeah,
look
I've
like
seen
down
a lot of
average, like
motorcyclists. They don't know what they're doing.
And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Look twice for
The
motorcycles.
Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Araiza, the
They
one to
stopped
send it
making
away.
these because they were losing money.
He sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game
Okay.
thus far. And the fair catch made
See
here
ya.
at the 15. No return on that punt. And the Eagles
Well,
will
who
take
would watch
possession.
this stream anyways?
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Just the end.
Option play. They give it to Barkley.
Oh boy.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought to a
Really?
halt by Brian Cook.
I don't need to hear the drive silver or get pulled over. What do you think I am?
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And you think
Here's
I
another
had
carry
used
for Barkley.
that stuff?
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
Oh, hello there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's
I
able
don't
to get
know
out of
what
the
is
defense.
good.
I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before
I don't
he
know
did
if the
bigger
Super
run,
Bowl will be
crossing
good.
that first down marker.
All plays on the table here.
I have just a sneaking feeling that the Chiefs may not
Running left. This
get
is
their
Barkley.
way. It may end up like, dare I say,
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs.
yeah.
I really do.
People
I know the
wanted,
receivers don't always like it 'cause it's money
Tom
down, they want
Brady
the ball,
to
but a third down run for
yeah,
a first down
keep
is
winning.
so demoralizing to
They
the
could have had a
defense.
three-peat if it wasn't for that Super Bowl. But they didn't get
Going
their
to the
way.
ground again on first. Through the second level at the 40.
I don't know, maybe they're
They'll
ableists.
finally get him at the
Or they don't
47-yard
care
line.
for me, I don't know.
That play goes for 19.
I don't
and a
know.
new set of downs.
God only
When you call
knows.
that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Or maybe no one wants to really see this because if they have the game, then they can do this. And also, who would want to watch me just not even really paying attention to this
Bring him down, but there's a flag
while
on the
watching
field.
Fox, when I'm watching Fox News and trying to read a driving manual.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now they're going to wait to see how they respond. A A tight end in motion
Okay,
now.
I think that's it.
They'll run here, following the penalty.
Yeah.
And it took
I
a
think
couple
that's
of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to remember all that.
The execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second
You
down.
don't drive yet. You seem like you're 20. I'm 18.
Now Gainwell. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. No gain on the play, and they still
I
need
haven't
10 now on
gotten
third
out
down.
there yet, really.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of
I
yards as far
started
as the
driving
offense is
like a
concerned.
little
It's always
bit, but
humbling when you try force
I haven't
versus
really
force,
like gotten
and
out
the
there,
defense
really.
wins out.
You know.
They're going to throw it on third and long.
First
That's
down.
enough for the first. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason.
I
because
am
it's just
scared.
simply
I
not
don't-
gonna last long in the NFL.
I'm
If you
scared I
don't
could
convert
get
to
someone
fourth
killed,
quarter
or
downs, it's the money
that
down.
I could get like
Nice to
real
see them roll the dice
stressed
and
and
continue the series.
like get myself killed.
This one finds
I
Goddard.
just don't have time. I just don't make the time.
This one goes for an even 25
I
yards.
almost made first and
That's a
goal.
Philadelphia first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
Kardashians, get out of
Good
here.
play. Into a great play.
Who even likes those stupid whores?
All right, set now. First and 10.
By the way, I'm watching Fox News. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that
Working
already.
inside the red zone. He's on the move.
Oh, the quarterback took matters into his own hands.
Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to
Am
start
I
the
weird as
half.
hell?
Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, bro.
Hello
The
there,
play
Rick
broke
Kane.
down. He
You
didn't have much of a
subscribed? Oh, that's
choice other than
nice.
to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could
Thank
have
you
made.
very
It is
much.
such a
Anyways,
necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an
Welcome, by
artist
the
that
way.
can create when things break down.
Thanks.
And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
and the extra point. What's your
Went
number one
after it,
favorite
and on
sport, by the
Miami.
way?
And the Eagles
Mainly
drive their lead
football,
to
since
11.
that's the only one I ever watched. Mine are hockey tied with baseball. I saw a little bit of baseball this season, but I haven't seen that much of it. And I don't fully understand all of it, you know? Hockey, I saw just a little bit of it for this season.
Starting from the 5.
And also the touchbacks as well. It's just dumb in here. What do they do? What are they doing to NFL? They're completely ruining it. At least college football's still normal.
They're out and set. First and 10.
I haven't really gotten that much into hockey because I don't fully understand it.
Complete. Here's Brown.
Now, baseball, I
That's
was
good for a
able to
gain of 5.
understand it by
Cooper
what
DeJean with the stop.
Every once in a
Holmes
while,
literally
it's fine
looks
to be
malnourished.
conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. Get a little something
I was
coming out
able to
of it.
understand baseball by watching Mario Super Sluggers.
From
Watched
the
some of the
32.
World Series.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line
Huh.
before he stops.
And the World Series, oddly
With 9
enough,
on
pretty
that
much
play, and it's
ended
enough
up
for the
like
first.
the same kind of like winning thing as the NBA Finals
Slid
from
it
last
down to
season.
approach here from the 40.
As in the
Mahomes
like
on first and
the Celtics won every single game, and then with one of the last ones, the Mavericks won one, and then the Celtics won the last game and got the championship. Same thing with the MLB, like I just said. Even though, to be honest, I'm not big into basketball. I don't even know basketball. I just know what happened with the NBA Finals because the news kept talking about it. Whoa. Like with the MLB, two of the biggest teams. The first time they matched up, I watched the playoffs occasionally. I don't really ever watch basketball. I don't understand the rules or anything. Baseball, two of the biggest teams, Yankees and Dodgers, or when T-Wolves play.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Who are the Timberwolves?
That one complete
Let me
to
see where
Hopkins.
they were. I don't remember where
He's
they
brought
were.
down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for
I
a
don't.
gain of
Oh,
11.
Minnesota. I was
And it'll
thinking
be
it was
first down,
Minnesota.
Kansas City.
Nice to see
They're
that
beating the
connection, that
Atlanta
chemistry
Hawks right
working
now.
between the two
Yeah, I
of them.
searched it up. I kinda know all the.
First and 10.
Really, Insta360? I can't put my hand up without you turning off the AI tracking. I kind of know the teams, but I don't really remember them all off the top of my head. Now, I do remember all the MLB teams.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Why are you so weird, little bro?
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any
I'm sorry
situation.
God made me
Particularly the
with
deeper options, there's their
Asperger's.
consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They bring the tight end in motion. Operating from the
It's
gun.
not my
Here's
fault
Mahomes.
that God made me
And
this
that's
way.
incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
You don't have to be for that, by the way.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
For what?
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10.
Anyways, I'm moving on from that MLB nonsense.
Here's Mahomes now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
If this may. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't really know what to say anymore.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's going to score.
And
Touchdown,
there you
Kansas
go.
City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out.
I wonder
quick,
if
Brock.
this
They did
will,
just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it
Be
all the
just
time,
like
but it
most
is
of
so
the Chiefs
true.
games,
This is a game about
where they
matchups,
just
and when you see it
barely
thrown
win in
that
the
quick,
end.
It really was determined pre-snap.
Just
It was
like in
great
Super
design and
Bowl
tremendous
54.
execution.
And Super Bowl
The Chiefs offense
58, I
stayed
think.
on the field. They're going to try for 2.
That's what I said.
Another throw for Mahomes. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different
It's
for the kicker.
alright.
He wasn't needed there. Get
Just
yourself
don't be
ready.
too
Defense
quick
does
to
the job.
assume. What?
You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Wait, that was a 2-pointer? Congratulations, Kelsey, at getting the 2-pointer. What if they had like Taylor Swift in here with the scoring thing? Anytime they scored, they showed that's not even a word.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point
They
game
actually
now.
showed a Taylor Swift in here
Return starts at the 5.
cheering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This
Yeah.
offense ready to get going
I'm glad
again
they
now.
didn't.
And
Because who even
unsurprisingly,
likes
Brock,
it?
a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the
Stupid
advantage through this
feminist.
third quarter.
Yeah. Anyways, I won't show you what's on my hat.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
We're here for this simulation, not for me.
From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass.
It's
caught by his
alright.
tight end.
I
And they
have a
catch
lot
up
of
to him,
regrets in
but
my
not until
life.
he's got a huge gain and a
I'm
first
still
down.
like real upset at
They get
myself
22 on that one.
for
And
how I
that's good for an
was when
Eagles
I was
first down.
young, for things that I said.
My favorite part
things
was
that I
Magic
did.
York after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much
Still
more
haunts
out of
me
it
to this
by adding all
day.
the extra yardage.
First down throwing for
Yet
Hurts.
the past doesn't define you.
That's into the hands of Barkley. He's
All
only
that
gonna manage
matters
to get
is
back to
what
the
you're
line.
doing now.
Tranquil brings him to the ground.
God
The
will
defense
forgive
was
you.
all over that throw. Able to
No
stop it
sin
right
is
before
greater
they
than another.
smelled that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
This
Incomplete.
close to getting the first
You
down.
know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in
Alright,
concentration. So
Harity's
unusual
done
to see
pretty
him
much.
dropped
And
when
I
he
don't
starts
want to
to
watch
get involved.
Gutfield.
Last pass unsuccessful,
Because
and they have
Gutfield
third
is
down here.
like one of those late night shows where they literally are just the most satire
Hurts throwing
nonsense.
again. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him
At
down
least they're
after
not
he
like
gets
Jimmy
into the
Kimmel
48.
talking bad about our
Those
president.
short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it was even bad for people who even
team
voted
on
for
the
him because
field.
you didn't realize what you
Brady
did.
Man will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far.
My governor in my
Pushing
state
some distance towards the
is
goal
the
line, but
former
gets it
White
out
House
at the
press
5.
secretary for
The
him.
Chiefs ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback.
I couldn't
All
vote
their
for
scoring
her
has kept
since
them
I was
close,
too
but they
young.
still find themselves
But
trailing by
whatever,
just a little in
enough
this
about
third
that.
quarter.
Sorry, I get too much in a tangent.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Darius Slay with the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Okay. I'm laughing at us.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes.
I was laughing at
Hopkins.
how
And they
Mahomes
finally
looked
bring
at
him
me. He
down,
was
but
like,
that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
how stupid
Give
it
him
looked.
24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to get the first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
I wonder if people are still
First
talking
down,
about
the 36.
Mahomes and that behind the back passing during the preseason.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I remember that.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've
Why
got
does he
so
look so
much on
terrible?
their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Right back to Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain.
Whoa.
It's Reed Blankenship making the stop. He gets a couple
You see
and
that?
it'll
He
bring
like
up third down.
teleported. They say realistic, but it's not 100% realistic. Excuse me.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Conway's getting outside. And they make the stop
Congratulations.
at about the 37-yard line. That's gonna
Getting
pick
a
up
first down,
after a gain of
37
26.
yards away.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Oh gosh, that terrible music.
Markers reset, ball at the
I don't
37.
understand. Like, Mom's like, I like the beat. Hell does the beat have anything to do with the damn music?
Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone.
2-minute
down the
warning
21-yard
coming
line.
up.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
It's the
Now,
third.
think for a
It's the
second
third
slow
quarter.
down
I
tempo.
forgot.
Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
It's only on the second quarter and the fourth quarter.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous
Congrats.
This entire play, Kate,
I remember during that one Super Bowl, I think it was Super Bowl 58. It's like, when I caught that ball, I blacked out for a second. End racism. Here's how you end racism. Stop talking about it.
First down from the red zone.
Just like Morgan Freeman said.
That's a Kansas City touchdown.
Stop
So they
referring
unlock an important
to them as
score
black
here as they move
people
out in front.
and
This is the time of the game.
and stop
Fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right
referring
there was
them
a
as white
determined looking
people.
drive.
Call
They were
them-
not gonna be denied,
Call
but
me
able
by
to
my
score and
name.
take the lead.
And I'll call you by your name. Because that's how racism started. There was this one, like, revolt where peasants and slaves teamed up together, and then all of a sudden someone said something about the slaves, and then, just racism. It was real
Butker
bad.
to try the point after.
Anyways, that's not relevant right now.
Right down the middle, it's good.
And
the
yeah,
Chiefs take a 4-point
looks like the
lead.
Chiefs are making once again another comeback. This is realistic. And by the way, did you know that the Superdome is the only NFL stadium that doesn't have any natural light in it? All of its light is not. Its light is, it's only regular lights. It's not, there's no light from the sun in it.
Reed now to kick this one away.
It's at 35 yards.
Here's a return from the 7.
25
Gets him down at
yards,
the 26-yard
26.
line. The offense getting set to go.
I'm tired. And also, they say if you trip now, you can get back up. It's supposed to be if your knee hits the ground, period, you're done. You can't go no more. They say, oh, if you trip, you can keep going. You gotta fully hit the ground.
They'll get this drive started.
It's
First and
absolutely
10.
ridiculous. What is going on
Hurts now from the
to our
gun.
world?
Has a man.
What
It's Brown.
is this
And this is first down for a gain
nonsense?
of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you
Can
gotta
anyone
earn the
be
right to
any
rush
more
the passer. You gotta earn
stupid?
the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought
First
down. For a
down.
nice gain and a first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was
I would
picture
continue
perfect.
reading
That's a QB and
Genesis,
receiver on the
but
same page because that
starting to
route,
get hard
that
for
deep
me
out
to
the
read
field,
it,
that takes just a
since
different
I
level of
don't want to
connectedness.
butcher the names.
On first down, Hurts.
Oh, there's a sack.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards.
First sack
Second down
I
coming up.
saw.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the
All the
previous
other
play
sacks,
is
if there
gone.
were any,
To this defense,
I
snap and
wasn't
clear. That's part of
paying
this game. You gotta
attention.
Snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to bring it up to the
See how he
40-yard
fell?
line before he
He
stops.
was just like
Give him 4 yards on the run, and
just
we're at the end of our
instant or
third
something.
quarter. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. Extra man in the
Yeah.
secondary now for the Chiefs on third
getting
down.
the State Farm commercial stuck in my head.
Running back sent in motion. Now Hurts
I
on
don't know
third
how many
down.
times I've seen the
Able to
running
get to
back, I
Barkley.
guess that's what they're referred
And
to
he has it up
as.
towards midfield
They
before he's
ran
taken down at the
past
47.
and accidentally
Just hit this guy down.
ran into the ball while it was
I don't
being
care
passed to
when,
the
just
quarterback.
find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
They're out now,
Bundle
ready
and
to
save
punt it.
one.
And this is going to be his fourth effort
Yes, that's
tonight.
State Farm. That's the
Oh, it's away,
only
but he knows he mishit
like
that one. Headed for the
commercials they've
sideline.
done.
This
The
punt
personal
out of bounds
price
on the
plan.
fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of
Pretend
the 30.
this is.
The home teams
Well,
and
I've
Hollywood
been
Brown
seeing a
back
lot
to
of
the
the,
field once again. They
Oh
drove the
yeah.
whole
Oh
way down the field
yeah,
on
I
the
just
last
remembered.
drive. They welcome the same level of play on this
You
series
can
as
get
well.
the bundle Rooski. It's got a better name to it. Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski doo.
At the 32.
I remember I was mentioning Andy Reid like it could be another Andy Reid Super Bowl. Then all of a sudden it played a State Farm
And I
advertisement.
don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for
Who
these
are the
guys in Denver.
chefs?
I don't know how you defend some of these players
It's
today.
not State
'Cause they get that
Farm.
drag route, they get
It's
one
some
step inside of
Snickers
you.
thing.
Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Why are the yards changed? You saw that? With the passing yards, it's like the number changed. Did it like instantly change to rushing yards or something?
Yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him
don't
only to drop your hips
remember
and cut right
that.
inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball
Suave.
at the 37.
Bundle Suave.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Oh.
Humble 5,
Yeah, I
6
think
yard
I
gain on
may
the ground.
know
Not a
what you're
huge
talking
gain,
about.
Not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the
I
starch out
I
of that
think I
front
may
seven.
know what you're talking about. I don't think that had any of the Chiefs in it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hopkins on the slant.
Oh!
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in.
My bad.
Getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end
It
that
don't
play where he
matter.
got it.
State
Any
Farm
catch he
and
makes, his intent is to put some
they're both
serious yards on top of it.
no.
Set
Whatever.
up for an insurance score here. It's first and
You know,
goal.
State Farm, I think they're being very controversial now. Like, they were being very cheap with our insurance after the... Quit it already! Stupid Insta360 link. I put up my hand and it stops wanting to auto-track.
You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
See, look, it's not auto-tracking me now. Let me turn it back on.
So after the incomplete
That's
pass,
auto-tracking.
here's second and goal.
They were cheap when they didn't want to help with our
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
help us after
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs
after the tornado, and
DeAndre
apparently
Hopkins for a touchdown.
during the wildfires they freaking cut a bunch of people off. Like, whenever there's like any disasters, they just get cheap with people and don't want to pay them that much.
So fast that it really
They only
is
want to pay
instincts
just
on both
only
sides.
one person a whole bunch. When it's a lot of people, they're just real cheap with them. Okay.
To try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
I guess give me half a second is what he meant. That's fine. Yeah, I think the Chiefs have this. Yeah. I'm surprised that they didn't have the coaches doing the old... You know? That's what they're supposed to do. It's
Lead
just...
now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5.
That's where it is.
Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here.
There. Gosh, what I hate about this setup, I can't stretch my legs. I gotta stand up. I don't care if it's not gonna pay attention to me. I need to stand up. My freaking legs.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
Okay.
They could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to
I
the line
believe
here,
Woke
second
is
and 9.
trying to get into everything. Is what I was talking about way earlier.
Hurts looking to throw.
I'm not sure if anyone will be able to
Finds
find
Johnson
that.
left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a
what was I
huge
saying?
gain and a first down.
Yeah, they're trying to change
They'll
everything.
get 31 yards on the play.
They
And that's a
force
Philadelphia
people to
first down.
succumb to their
You know,
ways.
Kate, we often talk
Just
about
like
flipping the
something
field
else
in
that I
special
don't
teams,
want to
right?
mention,
A kick
since
return, a good
this
punt,
is not
or
about
an explosive
politics.
play like that, just the exact same. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that
They
shot. You totally
abuse their
flip the field
power.
and the tone of this drive.
You see on the media, it's just terrible.
First down,
They're
on with
taking
Barkley.
away your freedom
And
of
he'll advance this
speech and
down to the
everything.
38 on that run.
Do I need to
on that
get
carry,
my
bringing up
God
second
Bless
and
the
5.
USA Bible out and read
Fans love
you
the long ball in baseball.
the
It's like they got the home run derby,
First
but you know what?
Amendment?
Those managers, they will tell you small ball can
Andy
win too.
Reid.
Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some
Have there
serious
been any
damage.
timeouts at all in the
Taken
previous
in by
quarter?
Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown,
Stephen A.
Philadelphia.
Smith, is that what they said?
The Eagles
No.
now within one score of the
Devontae
board.
Smith.
It's a Devontae
Sorry.
Smith touchdown.
Where did I hear Stephen
All right,
A.
so the
Smith
offense
from?
does its job, Brock. Now they need their
Maybe
defense
Fox
to give them a
News,
chance
that's
to
probably where I
overcome
heard
that
him.
big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in
TV
the booth, but you're
personality.
right. It's up
Oh,
to the defense to make a
right.
stop and
That's
give them a
that guy.
chance.
The guy who voted for Kamala, and then he, yeah, Fox News. That's who I'm
A
thinking
big
of.
spot for the Eagles now
He
as
voted
they
for
go for
Kamala,
two.
and now he says he regrets it. Going for a two-pointer, trying to get as many points as they
He's
can.
throwing for it.
Congratulations.
Two-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for two.
Read? What even is that music? You see, people know that their voices just aren't that good anymore. So instead of trying to sing, like I do, they just do a stupid way. Have a stupid, like, accent, essentially. Like a fake accent. Like some made-up accent. What the hell is wrong with these people? Do they not understand what they're doing? They really just don't understand what they're doing. And the sins they're committing by cussing and such. People are just apathetic. That's what's wrong. People are apathetic. Here's DK. This is my Whitey Kong amiibo. We'll look into his eyes. It's so good. Ooh, it's a one-eyed Donkey Kong. Yeah, I recommend you do that.
Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs.
It makes your eyes move too quickly.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
I would simulate the game that somebody attended.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
But I don't think I should do that. As in the Jets and Steelers game. Pretty sure we all know who was there.
2nd and 10 now. It's his running back. That's an 11
Because they also attended the Army-Navy game.
I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Yeah, I may be wearing a hat hinting to it. I want to wear that hat to school, but I'm too scared. Too scared to wear this hat to school. What will people think? Will they go after me 2nd and inches? I rarely ever see inches in the in actual games.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want
Puerto
to take your
Rico.
shots. Some coaches, even
Or they also have the Puerto Rico flag there. Ugh.
No third down required now.
Got something stuck in my head that Dad told me yesterday. And I don't want to go to that part.
Now it's Mahomes.
Since we really don't need to get political, since I've gotten political enough.
Brian connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult.
Huddle
as you try to get
while you
aggressive down the
can.
field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate,
No one's
they're not
watching
open very
anymore.
long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And by the way, with the Insta360 link, that what Insta360 link 2 that I have, that wasn't my first choice. My first choice was the OBSBot Tiny 2 Lite.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker.
But the damn thing stopped working. The damn gimbal wouldn't move like this. I couldn't get it to turn or anything. The damn thing wouldn't move anymore. I somehow messed it up. I'm back. Okay. That's fine.
Third down, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. We'll have the
Kelsey.
first down for more. And they finally bring him down.
Just
but
barely
that's a
got-
big gain and a new set of down.
Nearly got the
They rip off
got a
big chunk of
touchdown.
field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah. Apparently, even without the box, Mom threw away.
Give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the
It's
open
the
field.
Insta360
Yeah,
link
runs defense to make
2.
it a much bigger gain.
I didn't want to get the first one because it's slightly higher. I don't know how the first one's slightly higher
They'll try to run with Pacheco.
when the second one should be better. The main thing the second one took away was the ability for it to turn. Like, it only has 2-axis gimbals and not 3. It can't turn like this, like I can do with the stand I have for, gosh, trying to loosen it. It can't like turn like, whoa. It can't do this with the actual webcam itself.
Needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know,
There.
Kate, their offense did its part and got the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score
So
game
yeah,
hold
I ended
up.
up getting the
and carry it across
Insta360
the
link.
finish line.
Been very careful with it and got this stand for it.
Try the point after.
And yeah, haven't had any problems since really. It hasn't fell at all,
Point set right down the middle.
except one time the
And the Chiefs
cushion
taking a
thing on
10-point
the
ball game.
top part of the C clamp holder for it. I'm not sure. I don't like streaming on school nights really. I don't even know how I was able to find the time for this stream.
Fielded at the 7.
I was gonna stream this at 6, but
And this return gets to the
decided
30
to
before he stopped.
go
Here
for a
comes
ride
their
with
offense out
Dad.
again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time
Most
around.
likely my next stream will be, I'm still in high school. I was born on August the 7th and it was just badly on the deadline for me to,
First and 10
be in
now
a
from the 30.
higher grade. So I was 6 years old in,
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31.
I'm forgetting.
Just a gain of 1, and that
I was
brings
6
them
years
second and
old in
9.
kindergarten.
I can promise you that's not what
So
it
I'm
looked
like
on the practice field,
18
nor on the whiteboard.
in,
Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot
in
more yardage than that.
12th
Let's give some
grade
credit.
right
Strong
now.
effort by that defensive
There
front
are
who continued to play.
18-year-olds there as well.
Goddard makes the catch. that
And
tackle
I was
stops
able
him
to
after a
vote.
solid gain.
The goal of
I
that
probably
drag route
mentioned
is
that
to get
already,
him
and
for at least
or
a
you
couple
probably
of
already
space
got
to
the
add
idea.
That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And I really need to just keep
All
that to
plays on the
myself
table here for
already.
3rd and 3. They're gonna try to pick
Oh,
it up
faked
with
it
an option
out.
left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit.
Yes.
Really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed
And
it.
I'll give you
Pulls
even
it
more
himself
proof.
for a
I
positive
won't
gain.
go to that
They'll
other
head up 1st and 10
view.
from the 42.
Oh, stupid thing quit. I won't go to that other view, but I'll
On the
show
handoff,
you.
it's Barkley. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a
Donald J.
perfect example of that.
I'm young,
Downplay.
but know who's right for our country. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that.
This one
Anyways.
finds Goddard.
Yeah,
And he'll be
that
taken
was
down
a
once he
after
reaches that
Christmas
45-yard line.
gift.
They'll move the chains
It
after
was
that pickup
supposed to be
of
for
12.
Christmas, but it
Sure,
didn't
nice
come
to see
until
them
after
with their tight ends in the
Christmas.
passing game. Such great
I did
size
get
to
this,
have out there.
the
It
Highwaymen
really forces
and Glenn
defenses to
Campbell
try to find a way to
picture
defend them
on
along with everybody
Christmas.
else.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts.
Yeah,
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first.
someone
after
at
a
school
mile
was like,
gain.
"Oh, you voted for Trump?
Goal of running that drag
Why
route
not
is to get
Kamala
a chance for
Harris?"
at least a minimal
I
gain
told
of
her,
space to
"'Cause she
attack
didn't do a
after
dang
pick up the jump.
thing."
And there was nearly room to
Radical
add
left.
even more.
Alright, I'm not. I really need to stay out of politics already right now. But after 2020, I just stopped looking at politics. I was like real political in 2020, and after the whole
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a first
situation, I
down.
just stopped looking at it.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two.
But I've got real political ever since 2024, mainly in July, because
Receiver on the other end finishing it, doing
yeah,
his
you
job.
saw one of the pictures on there.
Motion
Yeah,
man
I saw
right is
that.
Smith.
All right.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle.
I'll
It'll be
see
second
you.
down.
Well, that's a
God
tough one
bless
because
you.
You could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. A throw left side, caught by Brown. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, I think the
And those are
Chiefs
the
pretty much
completions
have
they
this
rely on
game.
in the passing game.
Sometimes I feel like these things are just biased for me. Excuse me. Even though the SEC championship did technically predict it right, but it didn't predict it exactly right.
Hurts throwing again.
It was very unrealistic with the scoring.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No
Operating
huddle.
from the gun. Here's Hurts. Rolling left.
And once again, the quarterback put matters into his own hands.
The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Jalen Hurts, that's
with
his
the
name.
touchdown. Wow, great work there by
I
the
like
quarterback.
seeing that
Play
when the
broke down.
quarterback
Didn't really
puts
have much of a
matters into
choice
his own
other than to
hands.
escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his
Just
mind. You've
recently.
got to be
Tom
able to
Brady
improvise, as you
retired
said.
like
You gotta be
2
able to
years
create
ago.
when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right
Tom Brady
down the
was
middle.
commentating the
And the Eagles
NFC
cut it to a
Championship.
field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here.
I really don't know what to say about this, really. What do I have to say for this?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Juke the defender. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Using my chapstick.
You can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay.
Hey, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the
Delay
quarterback couldn't have snapped
game.
it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Two-minute warning. For real this time, 2-minute warning coming up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So that
There.
brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Chiefs only up by a few.
I've seen that stadium
All right, here
before.
we
I've
go.
been to
2nd down.
New Orleans. I forgot when. I think it was 2022.
It's Pacheco again.
I think
And he has him a
don't
small
really
chunk of
remember.
yards up to the 42.
I think I went there
Now
during
just 4
spring
seconds
break.
After our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout
I
taken
don't
by the defense.
remember when. I think it was summer, actually. I don't remember when I went there.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
The Birds. There's multiple birds. There's the Falcons, Ravens, Seahawks,
Complete.
Cardinals.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Can't think of any others. Let me see. I don't remember all the NFL teams off the top of my head.
44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Yeah, like I said,
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
most of them are on the
That's all they
NFC.
had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Falcons, Cardinals, Seahawks, Eagles.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're
Except
gonna
for
take it on
Ravens,
1st
they're in
down.
the AFC.
It goes to a knee as time winds
They
down in this
lost to
one.
the
This
Bills.
is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second.
How
of that
could
clock
you
that
lose,
can.
Lamar Jackson?
2nd down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Probably gonna go to bed after this stream.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have
Drop
left
to
here
a
is gonna tick
knee.
down.
So you're
Nothing
just
left to do
wasting
now, Kate, but
time?
celebrate on one side and watch
Okay,
on
just let the
hopelessly
clock
from the
run.
other.
There's no
What a
point.
hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy
What are they
the victory.
huddling for? How are you still able to huddle? Just let the clock go. You don't need to go for the field goal.
Second from a little over 45 here. The kick is good. He got it.
What even was the point?
Push out beyond the field goal.
What the hell was the point?
And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions.
You could have just let the clock go. Did you see that animation? What?
And for all the talk we
So
heard
this
from
is the
every
prediction
team at the start
of the
season,
game.
Brock, they're the ones. These guys
Now,
right
do
here
I
fought
think
all the way
they'll
to this
win?
point and are now
I don't know.
champions forever.
I hope they win so
Story
they can
looks
make
simple.
history
There are
for
times it
being
even seemed like it's ripped right
the
from the way the pieces fell into place
first
along the way. All of it
team to
led
ever
these final
win
4 quarters of football
3
in this moment
Super
that they will
Bowls
never
in a
forget.
row.
I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to
Why are
the
they
movie
still talking?
that has been their season.
Anyways, thank y'all for watching this stream. If y'all did enjoy, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Adios. And God